Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is second to the last video of this whole drama. The lady that married the man that didn't exist. This is, of course, if you're seeing this for the first time, you need to start from part 1. The link to the playlist will be in the description, so go start there. Let's continue, guys.
Part 103 of how I married a man that didn't exist. So, Emily wasn't the only one I messaged. I didn't message him. There was nothing I could say to him that I hadn't already said, that it wouldn't have made any difference. It didn't make any difference to anybody I messaged, but I didn't feel the need to reiterate what I know he knows deep down. He's a piece of shit. However, besties, who I did message was Amber. And this is what that message said. How does it feel? I knew this day would come, and I prayed you would feel even a fraction of what you put me through. I tried to reach out to tell you what really happened, and you shut it down. You were okay with knowing he abandoned me and his children. There was no fight. There was no, we're breaking up. He just fucking disappeared after we got married to be with you, and my entire world crumbled around me. And you were okay with that. He is a monster and a con artist. Do you know how many women he's done this to? I wrote a whole damn book about what he did, and there's a special piece in there for you. I hope you've learned your lesson. And then I sent her the picture of him and M together, the picture of M's tattooed finger with his name on it, and the picture of them together as a little family, all pictures that were on the FB post. I knew that she had seen all of this already. It's not like it was hidden. So I'm going to stop right here for 1 second. I don't know if I'm going to catch heat for this or not, for coming to her so nasty. But I'm going to say, if I do, I don't care. This was not a circumstance of someone else getting caught up in his lies and his charm and his abuse and manipulation. She knew about me. This was done with her eyes wide open. And when I came to her in January and I confronted her and I said, I'm married to him. I sent her the wedding pictures. I showed her the date in which we got married. And then I tried to show her he was cheating on her too. He was on Facebook dating sites and people were making posts about him. She had her eyes, well, I should say eyes wide shut, I guess. I have not once felt a bit of sympathy, of sorrow, of despair for this woman. Because when I found my courage and I found my voice and I reached out, the way in which she was so fucking nasty, the way in which there was no trying to give information or get information, the way in which she still ran off and did what she did, knowing, without the shadow of a doubt at that point, who I was and that I existed and what he had done. Once again, she was an accomplice. So, if you've been with me for 102 fucking parts, and this is the video that breaks you and I come across as the villain here, I'm okay with that, honestly. So, she did not respond to that. I didn't even know if she had read it. And then I looked back and I had been blocked. Like, I could not message back. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. I didn't expect her to respond. And then randomly, this was July the 27th, randomly on August the 4th, she unblocked me and she messaged me. I'm gonna tell you one last time, you better back the fuck off and leave me alone. No is no. Grow up and get a life. I'm too old for your shit. But you weren't too old to take someone's husband. You weren't too old to deny everything. You weren't too old to allow him to lay in your bed while his children cried. You weren't too old to help him stage a fake detox day, missing Christmas with his children, not even giving them a call. You weren't too old when you played house with someone you knew abandoned someone else. You weren't too grown up when all of that was going on. I said, laughing my ass off, Amber, why won't you even have a conversation? He did the same thing to you that he did to me, and you're not even willing to acknowledge. You allowed another woman to sit in pain for months while knowing I existed, and you don't think you owe at least some closure or answering a few questions? She said, nope, not at all. Past is past, move on.
See, this is the thing with Miss Chastity. She expects too much from everybody. Like, why are you reaching out to the woman? The woman that knowingly entered a relationship with your husband, knowing the fact that he was married to you. You expect her to come and be doing what with him? No, don't get me angry, please.
This is a nasty bitch. This is an acknowledgement. This is a confirmation of everything that I'm saying being true. She knew about me, and she knew that I was sitting in pain for months. Because I brought it to her attention. She doesn't give a fuck. She didn't then, and she didn't on August 4th of this fucking year. I said it's easy to say move on when you have no idea what I went through. He abandoned me and his children. I stayed and took care of them full time while he did nothing but lie. I'm not a bad person, Amber. I didn't deserve this. Take it up with him, not me. I'm good. I don't do drama. I'm too old for it. Once again, you weren't too fucking old to start the drama, to be part of the drama, to perpetuate the drama by being whatever. I could say a lot right there. I'm not gonna enter anything into that comment section. Because I have genuinely tried to be as graceful as fucking possible during this whole process. At this point, there were details I wanted to know that I needed to know. So I told her I have everything that I need from that piece of shit, but I have things that I need to know from you. It's not drama. I'm willing to peacefully ask what I need to know. I said, I tried to protect you back in January. I showed you he was cheating on you. She said, whatever, I'm over it. So then I asked my questions. How did he get away with it? Who did he tell you I was? What did he say was the reason he wasn't home with me? What did he say about me? She read it, and she's not ever responded to this day. She doesn't have me blocked. I could message her right now. So I'm not sure why she's keeping that door open. She could have blocked me. She had done it before. But I'm leaving the door open. Because maybe one day she will want to say something. And I don't know if I will receive it then. All I know is that I am leaving that door open. The point is, she knew. And she helped, and she plotted, and she schemed, and she lied, and she manipulated. And she helped tear him away from his family, away from his children. And I'm not putting all the blame on her. In fact, I'm putting significantly less blame on her than on him, because this is just who he is. We're not unique. I hate to say it. None of his exes are special. We're special in our own way, of course. My mom thinks I'm special. But we're not special. We're not unique. We meant nothing. And do you know what a fucked up realization that is? I moved my home, my life, my career, everything, to then turn around and find out that I truly meant nothing. That I was just another person with a different face. Let's get into part 104, besties. Our grand finale.
Okay, guys, this story is coming to an end. The next one is the last part. But yeah, it's good that you guys stayed up until this point. You guys are the real MVP. See you in the next part, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.